From Dogecoin making a huge bullish divergence and massive announcement for a major bank to all the latest data and updates, some really important things are happening right now. So let's talk about it. So first of all, we are seeing that there is some positive momentum in the overall crypto market, as almost all cryptos have been trading in the green during the last 24 hours. We can see here that Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, and others have been showing positive momentum. And it appears that they are going to continue this momentum in the coming days as well. Meanwhile, we can see here that despite this positive trend in the overall market, there is still some fear among investors. We can see here that the Crypto Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 26 level, dropping from 30 during the last 24 hours. But seeing this uptrend from cryptos, I think that this fear and uncertainty among investors is going to fade away in the coming days. So things are currently looking pretty good for the overall crypto market. And now, let's come to Dogecoin and see what's happening with it. So we know that Doge has been falling since reaching an all-time high on May 8, 2021. And since September 7 of the same year, it has been decreasing inside a descending wedge. However, the good thing is that the descending wedge is considered a bullish pattern, meaning that an eventual breakout from it would be the most likely scenario. After Doge managed to gain some momentum on March 19, it is possible that the price broke out from the wedge. So the point is that if the upward movement continues, the closest resistance area would be at 16 cents. This level had acted as support since July 2021 prior to the breakdown in January 2022. After it, Doge validated it as resistance on February 7. Meanwhile, we can see here that its technical indicators in the daily time frame support the ongoing breakout. This is visible in the readings from both the MACD and the RSI value, which have generated considerable bullish divergences. It is important to note here that such divergences usually precede bullish trend reversals, so they support the possibility that Doge has broken out from the wedge and will continue to increase from here. So what it means is that the overall trend of Doge is now bullish, and it is now expected that Doge is going to clear the resistance level around 16 cents. Now moving on, we are seeing another very important update for Doge. So we are now seeing that some notable Dogecoin have recently made many transactions processed by the blockchain. As per data from Blockchain Information Service ClaimCap, a single transaction on Monday moved over 261 million Dogecoin, valued at over $31 million. ClaimCap has revealed that these are similar Doge tokens which were previously transferred on a number of occasions, so the identical cash preserve is getting transferred. So what it means is that Doge whales have been transferring Doge holdings from big addresses to a number of smaller addresses. So this is bullish for Doge as its concentration on some specific addresses is decreasing. Moreover, this also indicates that whales are getting ready to increase their Doge holdings. And we can see here that data from Whale Stats is confirming that investors are now actually buying Dogecoin. So we can see here that the top 100 Dogecoin holders have increased their portfolios over the last 24 hours. There is about 195% rise in the average Doge balance of this category of investors, and the average Doge value of their portfolio has also grown by about 189%. So this is clearly showing us that major whales are now buying more and more Doge tokens at the current price levels. And the important thing to note here is that they are buying it because they are expecting some bullish moves from Doge in the near future. And talking about Doge moving to the upside in the future, we are now seeing some massive catalysts for it. So we are seeing that one of the catalysts for Dogecoin is that it is solely a digital forks, and there are numerous cash or tokens within the crypto world which might be backed by a robust use case. For Dogecoin, the one utility is that it can be utilized as a forks. So due to this fact, Doge will exist so long as the group backs it as a digital forks. And another cause to be bullish on Dogecoin is a robust group. Presently, it has 4.2 million holders, and it estimated that the variety of the overall crypto holders will increase to 1 billion by the tip of 2022. So on the whole, newer buyers would like to carry the highest cash or tokens, and with wider adoption of crypto, the Dogecoin group is prone to get greater. All in all, these are probably significant upside catalysts for Dogecoin. So this is really positive news for Doge and its holders. And with that being said, let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So we are now seeing that Bitcoin is having a good run for the last 24 hours, and it is now trading in the 42 to 43K price range. This recent uptrend for Bitcoin is significant since it has given it some pace to challenge the resistance around the 4 to 6K price level. And we can see here that it is now moving above its important moving averages, while its MACD and daily RSI value are also in the positive zone. So we can expect Bitcoin to continue this uptrend in the coming days, and we may even see it going past the 4 to 6K level. Meanwhile, we are seeing that crypto expert Credible is predicting a massive bull move for Bitcoin. He is saying that an overlooked indication in Bitcoin's longer-term chart indicates that the bull market is about to enter a new leg, which will propel Bitcoin to new all-time highs. Credible is saying that he has discovered a divergence between price movement and momentum indicator relative strength index, implying that significant, long-term rallies are on the way. He believes that once Bitcoin moves above the 42.5K level, we'll see confirmation of a bullish reversal over the next several days, with 4 to 5K being the next objective. So as Bitcoin has now moved above this level, we may see this thesis by Credible actually happening in the coming days. Now another positive thing is that with this recent Bitcoin uptrend, faith has gradually returned to the market, causing more people to invest in Bitcoin. We are now seeing that amid this recent uptrend, an accumulation pattern has emerged that suggests a bullish outlook for the long term. So over the past week, Bitcoin exchange outflows have been on the rise, and data from Glassnode shows that the previous week has seen more exchange outflows than inflows. Bitcoin investors are choosing to move their coins out of these centralized exchanges to other wallets. An example of this was Saturday, which saw $1.6 billion in Bitcoin leaving exchanges in a single day. So this is bullish news for Bitcoin, as this outflow from exchanges means that an accumulation phase has started for Bitcoin. And as per another update, a U.S. Congressman Pete Sessions has just made a simple yet powerful statement about Bitcoin mining. He has stated that the proliferation of the Bitcoin mining industry could promote energy independence in the U.S., and he believes that Bitcoin mining will play a critical role in rebuilding energy independence in the USA. Meanwhile, we are now seeing that Pete Sessions' comments received backing by Senator Cynthia Lummis, who has long been a supporter for Bitcoin within Congress. So this is huge news for Bitcoin, as more and more U.S. lawmakers are now supporting Bitcoin and its mining. All in all, the relevance of Bitcoin and cryptos keeps getting new highlights for its potential, which suggests that it will grow massively in the future. And now, let's come to Ethereum. So we are now seeing that ETH is now moving around the 3K price level during the last 24 hours. It has recorded mostly bullish results during the last couple of days, and it has even outperformed Bitcoin in terms of price growth during this time. Meanwhile, it appears that Ethereum bulls are looking to overcome major resistance at 3K and turn it into a support region. Now the important thing to note here is that the community is preparing for the merge of the Ethereum mainnet with the proof of stake beacon chain. So all these things are now pointing towards a strong rally for Ethereum in the coming days. And with that being said, let's come to some important crypto updates. So we are now seeing that the Australian government will regulate cryptos as part of an overhaul to the payment systems in Australia. The proposed regulations will cover crypto taxes, investor protection from criminals, and ways to regulate digital banks, crypto exchanges, and brokers. And as per Australian Treasurer Josh Frydenberg, if we do not reform the current framework, it will be Silicon Valley that determines the future of our payment system, and Australia must retain sovereignty over our payment system. So this is positive news for cryptos, since Australia is coming up with policies for crypto payments to integrate into their financial network. And now, as per another update, the Wall Street giant Goldman Sachs has completed an over-the-counter crypto trade with Galaxy Digital, a crypto firm founded by Mike Novogratz. Both firms are calling the transfer a first-of-its-kind transaction by a major U.S. bank. Essentially, the bank Goldman Sachs executed the first OTC crypto transaction in the form of a Bitcoin non-deliverable option. Goldman Sachs and Galaxy have further detailed in the announcement that both companies have had an ongoing partnership. Galaxy notes that the OTC settlement is a continuation of the bank's partnership with Galaxy Digital to deepen its crypto capabilities. So this is yet another positive news for cryptos, as more and more major banks are getting involved in crypto services. And now coming back to Dogecoin, we have just seen that it has made a massive bullish divergence. Besides, we have also seen some very positive updates for it and the overall crypto market. So seeing this, I think that Doge is going to continue its uptrend in the coming days as well.